Wake up, America. For those of us who grew up reading newspapers and tuning into the 5:30 p.m. national news, these are dark and depressing times. Today, the mainstream media seems to be working overtime to impress upon us it is no longer trustworthy. Every level of mainstream media these days seems to suffer from fake news syndrome or apathy and bipartisan left-wing propaganda. The University of California has published a list of unacceptable teeny microaggressions that include as offensive, quote, "America is the land of opportunity," close quote. Stories like this are spoon-fed to the nation every day through the mainstream media. Pampered inside the CNN studio, one Representative John Garamendi, a Democrat, California, has accused President Trump of being, quote, "a very serious security threat to the United States of America," close quote. Not a peep of challenge from the mainstream media. Day after day, left-wing propaganda is spoon-fed to the nation by the mainstream media with impunity. We are encouraged to be sensitive to the misfortunes of the illegals who feed upon us like parasites. Case in point, a previously deported illegal alien allegedly broke into a home in Raleigh, North Carolina, kidnapped a child, and sexually assaulted her, close quote. The mainstream media continues to be an apologist for black crime. Police in Chicago are looking for as many as 60 black high school students who trashed a local Walmart after being allowed out of class to take part in the nationwide anti-gun, anti-NRA walkout. Mainstream media is a partner in the destruction of the moral framework of the nation with stories like this. A survey on thousands of people around the world, age 18 to 65, has found that women are more likely to orgasm during a sexual experience with a lesbian. A 23-year-old British model is set to become the first transgender man to front a campaign created to break the stigma of female menstrual periods. According to Shepard Smith, yep, you know the name, Shepard Smith, a 54-year-old homosexual with a national platform at Fox News. He says, quote, "I'm not hiding anything. He and his boyfriend 30 are happy, and he has no problem discussing his life as a homosexual," close quote. You know, 2 or 3 decades ago, stories like these were, well, they were laughed at for the most part. The average Jack and Jill took the, whatever attitude and a live and let live policy. But now the repressive PC policies of the left have invaded the schools, invaded the colleges and churches, the offices, and wherever else people gather. A third gender? Seriously? Men marrying men and women marrying women? Illegal border crashers and convicted felons given the vote? Police paid not to report or detain black criminals? If you don't believe that irreparable damage and harm has and is being done to our America, you're either very, very naive or a humongous part of the problem. Fight back, wake up, stop, and take a look around and listen. Pull your head out of your arse and consider what radical left-wing groups like Antifa, Black Lives Matter, socialists, and the Democrat Party have in store for your children's children.